Oh, we have here, what's your name?
My name is Ramal Harris.
Ramal Harris. All right, and MIT student, so what is your major?
Chemistry. Well, I'm actually a grad student.
Oh, grad student.
Yeah,
Where did you go for undergrad?
Went to Florida International University.
Ah, so big change.
Big change.
Which do you prefer?
Definitely Miami. The weather's a little bit better, but the people in Cambridge are actually pretty cool, so toss up.
Yeah, and the culture is definitely very different, am I right?
1,000%, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so chemistry. I was wondering, what do you think got you into MIT? You want to hold it?
Oh, I mean, I can. What got me into MIT? I would say just kind of just being myself, you know. I really never thought that I would get into a school like MIT, but it's just more so believing in yourself and taking a chance on it. So that's the main thing I would say. I would say just play to your strengths, be yourself. Don't be afraid to, like, talk about the things that you do, like, outside of your major and different things, and just show who you are. And that's the best advice that I could give.
Yeah, earlier I was interviewing some Harvard students, and they were saying to really hone in on your passion. So would you agree with that sentiment?
Yeah, 1,000%, because, I mean, besides chemistry, like, I also do poetry and everything, so it's just kind of just leaning into the things that not only that you do for school and everything, but also that your passion's outside of that as well, because passion plays a big role, because the things that you're passionate about kind of fuel the energy that you put into it, so.
And I'd assume you're a very curious person, since you said you have an interest both in the STEM and humanities. So with writing, what sort of things do you like to write? Just curious.
Yeah. So writing, I use it more for just kind of like personal expression. So I kind of write about things that are on my mind at the time, usually either family or surprisingly grief. A lot of the time people feel like grief is kind of like a weakness, but I kind of like try to use writing to kind of show like vulnerability, kind of create a space for people to be able to be vulnerable in that way, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the time, like, grief is kind of seen as kind of like even taboo, but I feel like if I can just open up that space to be able to talk about it, then people are more comfortable, and then we can all like bond in that way.
Yeah, that's actually really beautiful. I'm sure lots of people can relate to that and will find your writing very inspiring. Kind of a good segue into the next question, which is with your life. And you already kind of alluded to this by saying, you know, helping other people feel open and well. Could you just expand on like what you want to do, maybe?
Definitely. Well, I know on the STEM side, I want to become an R&D scientist, either for the government or for a company. But even more so than that, I want to build things for the community. You know, I feel like a lot of the time, like especially like places where I come from, people just need outlets, like other outlets for different things. So I want to work on nonprofits, community centers, just so that kids have a place to go where they can stimulate kind of like both the left and right brain, like, you know, be able to get like homework help, but also maybe like recording studios or different things so that people can engage both the left and right side, like be able to learn how to play an instrument, but also get like homework help, you know, things like that.
Yeah, so STEM, so lastly, to end off, any advice for some high school students?
Yeah, advice for high school students, I would say don't really try to fit in or like be a part of any trends. You know, I would say do the things that you like to do. You know, sometimes we get so focused on trying to fit in or like being the coolest or the funniest or even the smartest that we don't take the time to really engage in the things that will take us to the next level that we're really passionate about. So I would say find your passion and really like dig into it. That's what I would say. Right,
because really just living your life and not for anyone else. So just do what you want during this time that you're given. Yeah, thank you for that. Those very insightful comments.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you for stopping me.
No problem. Yeah, thank you.